But anyway, cross over into could be possibly the finalist game today.
I hope not.
Hope not. In the bottom left here. Needs to win the next 2 maps. This is Iaguz. This song's even better than the last song. It might be the last song continued, but anyway.
And in the top right, he's the Blue Zerg with the Ling Bane. It's winning him the games. Can he do it again? It's EnDerr.
1 map away from literal history.
Yes.
Good God.
That delicious number 2 next to his name. Gotta feel good.
Yeah, he's feeling G.
Pressure's off him a little bit now.
Yeah, he can stand. I mean, obviously he doesn't want to lose any.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if he can stand to lose one and be okay, you know.
Yeah.
Just pull it in a little bit.
As long as his mind doesn't go into, oh gosh, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up.
And Iaguz has, I don't want to say choked, but he has been ahead in a series and fallen apart, or even, you know, and he's done it before.
Yes,
Like when the first time he made it to Challenger, he was up against Nest-T.
Yeah.
Remember, if you remember that?
Yeah,
And he was actually
that.
up 2-0 in very, very convincing games for Iaguz, and then he lost the next 3.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
It happens. I mean, you know, he's a human player. He does get stressed out. He does tilt a little bit.
Yeah.
And like any human
It's
would.
rough. It's hard to conquer that
I challenge you to play 100 or 200 StarCraft games and be completely happy the whole time.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. I challenge you.
Last
if anyone's
maybe 2.
like, nah, man, I've never been angry playing StarCraft, I say that you haven't played enough StarCraft yet. I say that you should ladder more. Because this game can stress you out, man. It's a great game. It's my favorite game in the whole world. But, geez, does it play on your stress sometimes.
Yeah, man. It's like physically exhausting
It's
as well.
hard game, Zeph. This game is hard.
It doesn't make any sense.
The push for Masters on Korea, I can't even imagine.
No.
God.
It's too much.
Jeez.
Oh, luckily, these guys are well versed in the ways of StarCraft.
Oh, yes.
They have the stamina they need to pull themselves through.
Like Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber, they have got the power, and you gaze upon their majesty, and you can only be awestruck. You just wish that you were half that good. Well, at least I do. Maybe you're 3/4 that good, but I'm only half that good. So
pulling gas here from EnDerr.
Being safe.
Field hatch as well. And yeah, this is does open up the option for him to do a speedling run by. He could go into banelings again quite early if he wants to. It has worked out in the past, so
once or twice.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes, indeed. Only 1 in gas. Okay.
Yeah, just for now, keeping it chill. We'll keep an eye on that though, see what he might want to do.
So once again, is he going to get Overlord speed once more?
Yeah, he's holding
He has got
on
100
to
gas. Trying to see what he wants to do with it. There's no speed, no Overlord speed yet, no Link speed.
Alright.
Fast factory from Iaguz.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that Iaguz will be a little bit more diligent with his scouting this time around. Yeah, there's the Overlord speed.
I really like this style.
Yeah.
I think you should steal it, Zeph.
I've tried it in the past, back when it was a little bit more popular. I forgot about it though.
Didn't get in the main.
To be honest, yeah, it's a bit rough. Well, the Hellions can come in and try and see what they've got going on.
So Iaguz is a player that's usually very set in his ways. He has a favorite build for a matchup, and I mean he knows, you know, so many builds. But he's the kind of player that even if he loses a bunch of times with one build, he will just keep doing it. Like he's like, I know that this build can work. I can make it work. I've made it work before against this very same thing. I just need to play better. I need to, you know, get my head in the game and maybe, you know, adjust here and there. Make slight adjustments.
For sure, yeah. He's very quick to figure out his own mistakes too, going, right, I need more defense in the third, so next game he'll have that, and then he'll go, oh, I probably should have waited for this before I pushed or something, and it's very easy for him to fix it up.
Oh, and this fast overlord from EnDerr is going to see the setup here. He's going to see the gases and know that with that tech lab going down that he's going to be looking at some Banshee play here.
Yeah. He sure is. That's going to be frustrating for Iaguz because there's just actually nothing you can do as a Terran player against that.
No, you don't have enough Marines at this stage of the game to defend, you know, to bat away the early Overlord, and it always hits at that perfect time when, you know, the tech tree's chosen. So, yeah, and it's still not gotten speed, getting a lair instead.
Okay. Wow. Fair enough.
Might be going for super fast mutant. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. And this is pretty nice against Banshee, let's be honest.
Gas. Yeah, it absolutely is. Getting Banelings as well. There's that 4th gas. All right, so he's almost certainly going to go for very fast mutas with Ling and Bane on the ground.
Yeah, and this is just an indicator of why he chooses this build, why he chooses this opener, because
I feel like EnDerr's wearing the daddy pants in this game already. Like, it's 7 minutes in and he's already in charge. He knows what... He's reacting correctly, and he's got... That Overlord speed's just been so good for him. The Hellions here get a couple drone kills, but that's 2 Hellions for 2 drone kills. Not a good trade.
Yeah, not quite. He gets a little bit of scouting off in there, I guess. And he does see the gases. He sees that there's no third, so he can probably get a feel for what's happening here. And, well, in the meantime, I guess he's just got to start preparing his defense. Banshees can be a little bit annoying. He might eventually need to use the meters to clean him up first, but it's not going to buy him that much time. Iaguz
is almost certainly knows that this is very fast mutalist here for him, because he knows that his Banshee's been scouted. He saw the 2 gases in the natural. Almost certainly he knows that this is fast muta, and he's still going to try and go for this very fast third CC. This is the balls in this kid.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it pans out for him.
Yeah, dropping the energy base now, so no turrets.
Yep. Well, hopefully
they can be out by the time the mutas are out at least.
Yeah, yeah, they should be all right, but you never want to get caught out. Okay, so in the meantime, I guess I was going to say he can try and delay his third, but with Hellions on the ground, that's really not going to go well against Queens and mutas and whatever else he has.
He's not investing heavily into Banshees here. He's actually cancelled Cloak.
Yeah, that's probably a smart move.
Yeah, it's 150 gas, doesn't really need to spend at this point. He knows that the Banshees aren't going to get a whole lot done. EnDerr's all over it. A lot of Hellions here in the natural. Needs to be careful with these drones here.
Yep, time to roasty McToasty. He's going to see the spy building. Sees the exact timing of it, in fact, and he can try and head into the main, keep roasting drones in the middle.
He's actually getting quite a few. This is getting...
Whoa,
oh my god, wow. Oh god.
EnDerr! Oh no, what's happening?
Oh my god, there used to be drones here. And they're stacked up again! Oh, more drones.
Oh, wow.
13 drones going down, plus the 2 or 3 that he got earlier.
Not too bad.
It's knocked him down to 31 drones over 52 SCVs!
And no third, whereas Iaguz has that third CC
He just needs to beat back the mutas, and he's going to be in a beautiful spot. And this third CC is all but safe.
He is. I always feel like fast muta comes faster than it does. I always forget, like, it's still 10 minutes in the game right now as he's making those mutas. So he's going to be perfectly well prepared for this. You do have to make a lot of turrets just to make sure you got all bases covered.
Banshee's coming for an extra couple.
Yeah.
Why not?
Probably doesn't even care too much if he loses these
No,
Banshees.
I mean, these Banshees aren't too useful, except for maybe against a Roach attack. But
5 more kills.
He knows that it's if you're making mutas, you're not going to be making Roaches. He's going to be making Lings and Banes, so doesn't really care about losing that Banshees too much. I mean, obviously saving them is better than not saving them, but the mutas are hitting a turret wall here, and there's not enough mutas to burn it down. So
he's killed an entire mineral line worth of drones. So I think EnDerr at this point, he's just going, I have to attack you all in. And that's going to be my chance, because he's not expanding at this point. He's just making Lings and Banes. That's it.
Yeah, and Iaguz knows EnDerr is an aggressive Zerg, and this is a very huge possibility. So he's locking it down the natural. He hasn't got a ton of units, but he has Widow Mines. He has a wall, and he might take damage in the natural here, but he's just going to have to be careful not to die out of this Baneling attack. The muta's coming as well for the party. The Banelings do bring their wall down. The Lings coming in for the rest, but there is a lot of Marines here.
Yep, and he can fight with SCVs if need be. Needs to be a little bit careful with the Banelings coming into play, but they're kind of wasted.
He sacrifices a few SCVs so that for the greater cause.
Yeah, he's got 3 CCs. That's really not a problem. The mutas might be a little bit of a bother, but he's got enough production now to whereby...
they can do some damage on the way out here, but they are on the way out. The mutas cannot dive in too heavily here. A lot of them are hurt. There's a lot of Marines here and Widow Mines. So be very careful. Yeah,
the Widow Mines are going to make it even more difficult for him to engage. There's just really not much he can do here. I mean, it's a valiant effort. This is about...
He's making 9 more Banelings.
As good as he can hope for.
Yeah, he's making drones, but this feels very all-in.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by making drones here. You either go for it or you tap out. There's nothing wrong with staying in the game. But
he's on 2 hatcheries. There's no... It doesn't look like a third one. Oh, this mutas just be so careful.
It's such a dire situation for him.
Comes the rest of the Banelings.
Let's see if he can do anything.
There's Widow Mines this time, so they're going to be very careful. Man. And he stims and splits, and the splits are good. The Banelings take down a wall, but do no economic damage, and Iaguz can stim away and take that third.
Okay, well, he's slowly catching up in the drone count, but the problem is he's not going to have any army, and he needs a third base.
Yeah, delaying this third hatchery this much and not getting... he's done damage, but not enough damage to put him ahead. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh, EnDerr, no! EnDerr, please! Oh god!
Oh gosh, that is
Ooh.
kind of the nail in the coffin.
That was like a scary movie when the killer jumps out of the closet. I jumped that high as F when I saw that.
That just made me cringe so hard.
Oh.
Poor EnDerr. That really sucks because if anything, he could be using those meters to try and find an angle to attack. Now, I guess it's really well covered in his base with missile turrets and marines and widow mines, but that's kind of your ticket back into the game. If anything, your mutas are so key, and now he's forced to make another 5. And there's this big ground army coming at him.
And how's he going to take down the medevacs of them and pick off widow mines now? The mutas are so low in number.
EnDerr, I feel for you,
and
buddy.
Supply blocked.
That sucks.
No overlords on the way. All that lava's been spent. 2 more overlords now. So
this is parade push time. He's doing a good job with what he has. I mean, 4 mutas out on the field, still able to pick off a unit here and there, try and decrease some of the vision.
But they need to come home because he needs every unit he can muster to defend against this parade. His army supply is double that of EnDerr almost.
If only creep tumors could attack right now.
Oh, maybe in Legacy of the Void.
Hey, that could be a cool idea. I won't complain.
Let's make Zerg strong.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh,
actually very
really
nice connections to the banelings there.
That might be enough to hold this off. Where are the reinforcements? Are there any?
There's 14 lings on the way, a bunch of banelings going down here at the 3rd hatchery. But that is a 3rd hatchery, not a 4th hatchery, which means that his production isn't amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have much healing power left.
No, actually, the medevacs being out of money, he might just actually donate these units to just doing damage here.
Very nice, clearing up the creep. Can he get the
pulling back into the middle? Oh, God, all those banelings just died.
Oh, gosh. Okay,
GG.
That's it.
Yeah, too much damage done. And we've got ourselves a tight Series F. Stuff's getting excited. 2 apiece. We're going to go into a game number 5. Is it going to be Iaguz or is it going to be the Filipino Zerg EnDerr?
I don't know,
guys, this is your last chance. This is our last game for the day. Get onto that social networking hashtag WCSANZ. Let everyone know that this final match is about to go down to decide the last premier player from our region of the world. Is it going to be Iaguz or is it going to be EnDerr?
I'm going to need the break between that.
I want a break now because I feel like someone shot an entire needle of adrenaline into my heart right now.
Yeah,
it's actually
those mine hits
unhealthy.
were more than I could handle. But anyway, guys, Iaguz needs a quick couple of minutes between the.
We need a couple minutes. Who are we kidding?
We do as well. I'm not going to complain.
And calm down a little bit here.
Same for you guys. Get yourselves a drink, get yourselves a snack, but don't you dare leave because the best match is yet to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Iaguz versus EnDerr, the finale coming up very soon. Don't go away.